Welcome to the Ages of Rock podcast with your hosts Bill Algie, Dennis Talbot, and Alan Tate. We are three guys who have one thing in common, a love of rock and roll. Our goal is to talk about all things rock. We hope you find this show intriguing, funny, and occasionally highly opinionated. Enjoy!
I love that he calls the album.com. Available on the album, Gene Simmons Vault.
.com.
Hi, this is Chip Snuff from Enough Snuff, and you're listening to the Ages of Rock podcast with three jagoffs. Turn it up!
All right. Hey, welcome to the agesofrock.com. I don't know what okay. You got that on recording, right?
I'm leaving that in.
Podcast.com.
Oh, how infectious
Okay, everybody's
is that?
laughing. Here's the funny thing. I was just sitting here thinking about what we were just talking about before we started recording, which was Gene Simmons as the Gene Simmons, the vault.com, whatever. And I just was in that zone and missed it. Anyway, so hey, we are sitting here. We're sitting here with a couple members of the Gene Simmons band. We have Philip and Christopher. How are you guys doing?
Hey.
Doing
Good.
Fantastic. How are you guys? Good to see you guys again.
We are not suffering from jet lag.
No.
We slept in
Neither
our
am
own.
I. Neither am I. It's magically enough. So
I'm the guy that never gets jet lagged has it the worst now.
Did you make the mistake of bragging that you never get jet lag before the trip?
Yep.
There you go.
I didn't hear you. I was gonna say I didn't hear you.
Well,
If you did, you do it for me.
Phil will tell you when we so going from we did the gig just outside of Quebec City and then we went down to Australia. That was a 35-hour travel day.
Yeah.
The longest flight was 14 or 15 hours, and I think I slept 11 or 12 of that.
You were completely unconscious that whole flight. I was amazed and envious.
And that's without any sleep aids or anything. That was just
You was
passing
out.
You're lucky that they didn't draw any dicks on your face or something.
You're very lucky. We had the Sharpies.
Yeah. I'm glad Gene was further up than I was. Although he did come back once, and I waved at him.
That's funny.
Crazy. So you guys just got back from Japan and a little tour of Australia.
Mhm.
And then, as you said, it started in Quebec City. Is that correct? Is that where it started?
Yep. August 25th was that show.
Yeah, St. Joseph, Bo.
I can't even pronounce it. It's some wonderful sounding French town. I can't say it. Beauce.
It's got a really long name.
B-E-A-U-C-E.
Wow.
Yeah, it was outside of Quebec City. It was like in the country.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was
So-
really, really good.
So tell us about the. So this tour, you guys did double duty, right?
Yes,
Yep.
we did.
We did
Bill
every
said
night too.
duty.
So we weren't opening with Ace's set. We were doing 2 sets a night with Ace. So yeah, it was hard work.
Imagine. But what fun. though.
Awesome, though.
Oh yeah, it was great.
It
It was fucking great. But yeah, it was draining.
Oh, I can imagine.
How
I mean,
long
I
of
bet you-
sets did you guys do?
Ace did. How long do you think?
Ace-
With opening
Ace
for
was
Gene.
Ace was right at an hour opening for Gene.
And then we did 70 minutes with Ace in Japan. And then Gene sometimes, if he gets chatty, will go for an hour and a half.
He went longer.
Oh, we did?
A couple of the shows. Yeah, most of those shows were an hour 45.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
So musically an hour and a half.
Yeah, exactly.
Hour and a half, hour 20. You know.
Yeah, if he
Yeah,
starts
he's-
talking.
He's pretty good at filler. It's
We're not
really
Who's that guy?
We're not going to waste any time. We're going to get right to it. Squirrel! Hey! Chicks! I love chicks!
Listen, separate.
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so Christopher, when did you find out that you were going to be on this tour then? Because, you came into this because of they had another
Brent
gig
had
was
to do
going on.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brent is
Fit.
on the Slash gig.
So,
slash tour.
yeah. For the viewers and listeners that don't know, the regular drummer with the Gene Simmons band is Brent Fitz.
Right.
He plays in Slash's solo band with Miles Kennedy. Is it the Conspirators?
Yeah.
That's
I think-
correct.
Yeah. So Slash was getting ready to release a new record and go on tour and all this, so they had to prep for that. I was out with Accept doing the summer festivals and everything when Ryan hit me up. He said, hey, here's the situation. Are you available? And it worked out to where I think I was home, like a week? What day is this? I don't even know. What month is this? September?
Today is September the 11th, 2018.
Okay. So what, I was home a couple weeks maybe before we left.
Right.
Does that sound about right, Phil?
I think so, yeah, because we got together a couple times.
Yeah. So he hit me up and he goes, hey, are you available? Can you do this? And I need an answer now. And I was actually, the funny thing was I was scheduled to sub on another tour for a buddy of mine, a buddy of ours that is in Queen. So Queen has a residency in Vegas. They also have an official tribute band called the Queen Extravaganza.
Right.
And I was scheduled to sub for them. We hadn't done any paperwork or anything like that yet, but we've been talking, and Ryan hit me up, and I called Tyler, and I go, man, and Tyler's a huge Kiss fan too. Huge Kiss fan. So I go, dude, I'm sorry, but I have to do this. I was like, there's another tour. I hate to bail. I never do this. I'm not that guy, but an opportunity has presented itself that I will kick myself for the rest of my career and my life if I don't take it. I can't tell you what it is, but when the post is made, you'll know.
He'll get it.
And he saw it and called me, and he's like, man, that's amazing. Congratulations. I was like, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
He was probably like, go.
That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah. That's awesome, though.
So when did you find out? I mean, when did you find out that it was going to be Ace and Gene? I mean, how long had that been in the plan the entire time, or was it just?
No, not the entire time, because it was supposed to happen in February, the Gene Australia tour. But then it got postponed indefinitely. Wasn't sure. Then it did get rebooked, and man, I forgot what month it was when Ryan called, and I found out that Ace was opening on the same phone call that I found out we were playing with him.
Wow.
So it was like, okay, Ace is opening. Oh my God, what a great show. And we're playing with him. Oh my God. That was
even better.
That was the next sentence.
I remember.
But yeah, that had been going for a few months.
When I got the message from Ryan, it was around dinner time in Germany. And I remember telling him, yes, count me in. Great. He didn't mention the Ace stuff. He just gave me all the dates. And I remember going downstairs because I had seen where Ace was opening, but I had forgotten. So
right.
That was me. And I remember going downstairs and I'm like having a beer and it clicks and I go, holy shit!
I'm doing both.
Oh my God! So, no disrespect to Uncle Gene, but it was kind of like, fuck yeah, I'll do the Gene gig. Hell yeah. And then, it's like, but Ace, Jesus, yes, I'm in.
So other than up at the Indianapolis Expo, had you ever played with Ace before or even been around him very much?
The Indie Expo for Christopher, and then that charity show in St. Paul, Minnesota in April that we did,
right?
Where Cheap Trick was on the bill, and Ace came up and played like 5 songs with the Gene Band.
Right.
But we didn't get to. But that's all we did.
Gotcha.
For those 5 songs, and we didn't even get to rehearse with him for these shows.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Oh, so you didn't rehearse at all for these shows?
No.
He just gave you the list. Here's the set list, and
yep. And we kind of watched YouTube videos to see if they changed any endings or did anything different with the live arrangements. We got together in town. The 4 of us did once. Me and Chris got together twice. And then we had a short sound check with him before the first show in Adelaide, where we kind of asked all those questions. Okay, how do you end this? How do you do this? And that, and we figured everything out. And by Sydney, we'd hit our stride with him, and we were on fire.
Yeah.
It took a couple shows, just, new and getting to know him, and, it was brand new. So, but it sounds weird, but for us, that's nothing. Most of my gigs I do are with no rehearsal. So it was nothing for us to do that. It was business as usual.
No. Yeah. Well, and it's not it's not like we really had to learn anything.
Exactly.
For these guys, there might have been a song or two, like Rock Soldiers. You know, we never really have done that. I don't think with our Christmas gig. So
yeah,
you know, but even
everything.
We've all heard all these songs a million times.
Yeah,
you know?
everything else we were on point. I mean, I had to learn the bass parts for all that stuff, but I mean, I knew the songs.
Right.
So.
Yeah, so it's there wasn't too much work or homework involved.
Yeah.
You know, because it was awesome. It was just we already knew the stuff.
It's all Kiss tunes.
That's it. Right.
Play them in your sleep.
And I remember, you know, in Canada, at the first gig, Gene's, well, do you know this song? Do you know this? And then we just start jamming at it seemed like almost every show. We would just, one of these guys would throw out a riff and I'd jump on it and Gene would kind of turn her, you know that? You know?
Like, yes, we know of and leave them and you won't play it.
Harmonies too.
Yeah, we did. And Soundcheck in Brisbane, we kind of did that too. We did Hard Luck Woman, and then Gene came out for that one, and then Ace came out for Soundcheck, and that didn't happen in any other Soundcheck. Ace would come out for a little bit and check and do a couple things, and then we'd do some more. But they both came out, and we just fucked around for I don't know how long it was. Played The Who, played Hendrix, played Zeppelin, played Rare Earth. Played. We kept on throwing old Kiss in there, like Making Love. We did Got a Thunder, which was awesome. No, it was fun, man. That was a fun sound check. The vault goers in Brisbane got a special treat that night. That was really cool.
Lord, I got most on video on my phone too. Travis.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Beck was walking around with his phone and my phone filming most of it.
Yeah.
That'll be some cool video. I mean, there'll be some people that'll be wanting that.
You can
buy all the Spencer. You'll be able to buy all the Spencer shit you want.
There's a clip on YouTube of the sound check. I haven't watched it yet, but there is a sound check clip on YouTube already. So
cool.
Well, and the cool is, I filmed every show that we did, Gina and Ace. Even because in Japan we were doing 2 shows a night. I got all those shows with 3 different cameras rolling at the same time. So I'm going to chop something cool up and put it out there.
Cool.
At some point. It'll be fun.
So playing for Ace's band, Christopher, did you get to sing anything?
Yeah, I did Strange Ways.
And
cool. That was actually, Ryan was supposed to sing it, and he sang it on the first 2 shows with Ace, and we were backstage. You know, and I'm not going to try and step on anybody's toes or anything, but I just mentioned in the dressing room, I was like, hey, dude, you know, do you mind if maybe on one of the Japan shows I sing Strange Ways? I just want to do it once with Ace while I'm actually playing drums, because I sang it at the expo.
Right.
And he's like, dude, have at it, man. That's all you. He's like, go for it, you know, because Ace wanted to add, it was Detroit Rock City into the set list, and Ryan was going to be singing that. It was like, cool, awesome, hell yeah.
And then Philip, did you sing Love Gun too? Then
yeah, sang Love Gun. Yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
I guarantee it. I bet it was surreal. I mean, here you are. You know, it's like Gene, and then I'm playing with Ace, and it's like, how cool is that shit?
Yeah, it was. It was just one of those things. What I really wondered how I got there wasn't like during the shows. It was when we were just walking around airports,
right,
with those 2 guys, and we'd be, you know, we had lounge access for this tour with these guys and everything. So we're sitting in a lounge, in one of the nice lounges in the airport, and Ace is giving Gene merch ideas, and Gene's playing old R&B tunes on YouTube on his phone, and they're just sitting there. I'm like, I'm having coffee watching these guys. Like, what? How the hell did this happen?
Well, you know, it's funny you say that, because when Alan and I came to Fort Wayne and met you guys in Fort Wayne, and we were sitting in there, and we walked in, and they were still having that meeting. There was Gene and all those guys were sitting at the table, and they were having a meeting, and the guy said, "Oh, we're there a little early," and Gene goes, "Oh, no, just go ahead and come on in," and he said, "Just you can sit over there in that lounge area. We'll be with you guys in a minute."
Yeah.
They offered us cookies and all other kind of stuff, and we're sitting there, we're hearing him talk about business, and he went on this thing about Costco and
I don't think he was having a meeting. I think he was just holding court.
Well, I think he was holding. I think that's what exactly right.
Which tends to happen, which is fine.
But it was amazing. Yeah. I mean, I remember looking at Alan going, how the hell are we sitting here?
He's great. He's so nice. He's nice, and he's just a lot of fun, and we just laugh the whole time.
That's cool. And like I said, I do, and I appreciate you. I know Christopher does. I know Phil, you've been doing it, and all you guys been posting all those Facebook lives and stuff on those tours. We back here enjoy the hell out of those. I mean, we appreciate you bringing us along with you. It's so cool.
And you're welcome. We love making them.
If you think for 1 minute we are jealous, you're damn straight we are.
I'd be jealous of me too. So
actually, I'm not jealous. I'm really happy for you guys.
Oh yeah,
there are like 5 or 6 guys on the planet that got to do that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And that was what a cool thing for Australia to get to see. Those 2 guys and together, and it was I don't know, it was great.
Awesome. We played with half of Kiss. I mean, that's the reality.
Yeah, it's the same show.
That's pretty. Wow. Like as a Kiss fan, growing up the way we all are, it's like that's the weird part for me is going from my teachers thinking I needed psychiatric help because I loved a band or was so passionate about something. I'm on stage with 2 of those dudes.
With the dudes that got me here.
Playing it is pretty doing the thing.
I'd be calling those teachers up at 4:00 in the morning going, "Hey, asshole.
Listen to this."
The other kicker too is, they're always like, well, what do you want to do when you grow up? I'm going to play drums and tour the world. Well, what if that doesn't happen? Well, no, that's what I'm going to do. So there's that tied into it where I'm doing that dream with those 2.
Asshole.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Awesome. That was probably as exciting for you guys as it was for me and Bill to be on stage singing "Do You Love Me" with Gene.
Oh yeah.
And I want you to know, I hope the video surfaces.
The girl song.
I was front and
you
center.
You guys got the girl song that time.
It was funny, but I was front and center on your microphone, and the one time that everybody's got their damn camera out, it's like turn it off. Haven't found that video yet.
just enjoy it. I forgot. Yeah, a few shows. Gene got the guys for "Do You Love Me," and the girls for "I Love It Loud." It was just like, no, that's backwards. That's not how.
It's kind of weird though, but that's my favorite Kiss song.
"Do You Love Me"?
Yeah,
I love that song too.
I love that song, and so when he said this is what we're doing, I'm like, you got to be shitting me. I mean, we had the whole thing, and then
it was for you.
I was like, dude, this is awesome.
Phil's got a half boner up her. He's like,
yes. Oh no, it was full on.
Well, that's why that happened then.
Well, it was even better. I was standing up there waiting for everybody to get up there and started, so I was standing there like this, and Gene was like, "Hey, bald guy with the glasses, uncross your arms. We're not in church."
Oh yeah.
That's funny as hell.
Another one of his things. My favorite ones is if a guy's wearing a pair of shorts, he'll go, "Oh, I love your shorts. Do they make them for men?" It doesn't matter who it is.
That's funny.
I love that one.
That's funny.
It's amazing seeing him in that role because he's really a very good front man. I mean, he's a great front man. I mean, I was amazed. Yeah. It's really amazing to see him in that and not have to rely on Paul or anybody else to kind of banter. He just did a great job. I mean,
it's just more casual, a lot more casual than a show, which was his point of these shows to make them way different than Kiss shows.
The other thing too that I find really, I don't find it amazing because it's the way it should be. But, as much as the press has just beat Kiss for years and years and years and gave them these bad reviews and this and that and this, they suck this and suck. I've not seen one bad review as far as the Gene Simmons solo shows and you guys as the backup band. I've every article
awesome.
I've ever read, or every interview, or just review that I've read of this. Man, they just accolades for everybody, and I think that's really cool. I mean,
Yeah, we were ready to get blasted when it first started because
I could imagine.
We know how Kiss fans are, and then it started coming out.
Yeah.
Like, wow, no, this is really good, and it kept being positive, which we're so thankful for. So.
Yeah, the press is just, like I said, has just been really lovable, and I can't, it's odd for them, but I'm glad it's happening because it's the way it should be. That's awesome.
So, Christopher, when you come down off this little high, what's next for you? You guys, is there? Can you come down from this? Is there...
He's gonna get jet lag again, I think. Right?
Get jet lag real quick. So I do the next Gene gig in Syracuse the weekend of the 21st.
Okay.
I'll get home the day after the show, and then the 25th I leave to do a month with Accept.
Wow.
Actually, more than a month. I think it ends up being, it's like 5 or 6 weeks out with them.
Wow.
So we do a couple shows in the States. The 26th is in St. Charles, Chicago area. Then we got 3 shows in California, 2 in Texas, a festival in Mexico, and then we go into South America for most of the month.
Wow.
Then go over to Europe for a few festivals that first weekend the first week of November. And then we're done for the year, I think.
Right. So is Brent going to be done with Slash at that point for any Gene shows, or are you going to have somebody else fill in?
Christopher's coming to Syracuse. That's the last Gene show we have for the year.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the last one of Gene's.
Yeah,
You're not doing any more of Gene. Okay, gotcha.
Right.
So what about the Kissmas show? When is it?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
December 6th. I think it's officially being announced.
December 6th. That's early.
It's being announced right now, I guess.
Wow.
We got December 6th. It's going on Exit In, same place we've had it past few years. So
Thursday night. Is that right?
And we're starting a little bit earlier too to help you out on Thursday. So
don't start too early because I got to drive from Indiana. I got to get down there. I got 2 hours.
Yeah. It'll be 8, 9.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be great because that'll get me home. Because what I'll have to do is I'll have to drive home, and like last year I drove home and then went to work the next morning.
Oh, that's right.
So, dude, it was worth my car lag for that day. You know, it's like,
yeah, we're not doing a matinee show, so we're just doing the evening. But it'll be.
I'm pretty sure I'm working half day that day, and the other half the day I'm driving to Nashville.
Yeah,
awesome.
And then you'll be I'm taking Kelly along with me. Actually, I'm taking a carload of people with me this year. Actually,
and take the next day off.
Yeah,
I am taking the next
day off. Just take it off.
Actually, hold on, wait.
We got to get Dennis's calendar.
No.
You're muted there, buddy.
I am?
No, I am.
Alan is
Let's look at our schedules later, Dennis.
No, I'm actually off the week before that. I'm off the week of Thanksgiving.
Well, he should move it. He should move it.
Doesn't matter. I'll be there.
We should move Thanksgiving.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck it. I'm going to be there no matter what. I'll drive down and then drive and go to work next day.
I guess it's time to get the set together, isn't it? We haven't started working on the set yet.
Any ideas this year?
You're going to throw some Ace songs in there?
It's going to be shorter. That's the idea.
Don't make it be shorter. I get to come this year.
It killed me. It about killed me last year.
I could tell you were
another
shot.
He had 1 or 2 songs at the end of the show that were on the set list, and Phil's like, I can't do it.
I think it was only Detroit. It was Detroit. I said, I can't do it. I cannot do Detroit Rock City.
He's laid out on the couch like Paul Stanley in the Hotter Than Hell photo shoot. Just
not because I'm drunk, because I'm exhausted.
He's laying there just, I can't do it. I'm dead. I'm gonna die.
Dry heaving in the back and the whole 9 yards. That might kill me. So it will be I was not going to be a short show by any means. We're still going to be
we're
crazy.
Not doing 30 songs this year.
Yeah, it was 30. It was 30. We did 29 last year. So
I'll tell you what, it brutal.
We'll do a few more.
That's a
lot.
Absolutely
it blew me away though. I mean, it was one of those things where I was like, I kind of went down there with we're going to see, let's be like this tribute. Dude, I'm telling you what, it was so on. I was like, God damn, I'm so glad I went. And then we were texting Bill going, you fucked up. You should have. Now you got to wait a whole year.
Is this the 9th year we've done this? Will this be the 9th year?
It's the 9th show, 8th year, I think. Because we did We did 2 in 2012. The first one
Right.
was January, and that was just an evening of Kiss. And then the following December, it became.
Oh, that's right.
And then 2016, we did the summer show.
That's okay.
So you
That's
said that it was December 6th, correct?
December 6th.
At
Exit
the
in,
Exit Inn
Tennessee.
in Nashville. Are you're collecting canned goods and unopened toys?
Yep, covers $15 plus unopened toy and a can of food, or a can of food,
Or both.
or both. We love seeing both. So
Cool. I'm going to bring a buttload of people with me because, like I said, I enjoyed it last year.
that's awesome.
So.
And I always
That'd
take
be
it
great.
down. We always take it down to there's a mission pretty close to the Exit Inn on 4th Street by Third Man Records, all that in there. That I take it to. I've taken it to every year. So
Right.
it's always a carload, man. It's always like I've had to get multiple people to help me past couple of years. So yeah, it's always great. Good turnout.
That's great.
Well, that's a good thing, brother.
Awesome.
Everybody appreciates it.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
We got to figure when tickets go on sale. We will get there.
I think Exit Inn's announcing it today or tomorrow. So
Yeah, you can get 'em online.
There'll be a ticket link up very soon.
Awesome.
I'll be picking
And
them.
Heard it
we
here
will, we
first.
will annoy the hell out of everybody with posting about it. So
Yep.
you will definitely know what's going on.
Well, if
Oh,
it
we
makes
will-
you
we
feel
will
any
help
better,
you
we
annoy
will help
people.
you annoy people.
Yeah, we'll be-
Yay!
We'll be mentioning it quite a bit on here because, like I said, it's a show that everybody who's a Kiss fan has to see this. It's just it's incredible.
We have a hell of a lot of fun doing it.
Was there
Awesome.
one moment on that tour with Ace and Gene that you just stand out to you that I know you talked about it being really surreal, but was there one moment that you just thought, I can't believe this is, I mean, was there a point in time where you kind of went, shit, this
Yes.
is,
Deuce.
Yes,
Deuce and
absolutely.
so Chris, you said Deuce?
Oh, that's mine too.
What's that? Yeah, Deuce and Sydney.
Because
Um,
Ace, at the end of Gene's set, Ace would come out and play. So Adelaide and Melbourne were different songs, but he came out for Deuce and Sydney came out with his audition song. And
Gene told the story and the orange sneaker, the red.
yeah, walks over, Bob Kulick. They're talking to Bob Kulick, and then Ace just starts playing guitar. Told the whole thing. And for me, the reason that stands out for me is because Deuce is one of the first solos that I learned. I think it was the first solo that I learned on guitar. And so standing back there behind those guys, and he's playing it like he's 25. At this point, Ace was on fucking fire. He was ripping. It was
Ace is
Frehley.
sounding good. Ace is sounding good.
It was Ace Frehley. And so he's playing the solo, and I just remember watching that. I just got really emotional because it sounded just like it. I mean, it was just the whole thing was just great. The band was on fire that night too, and it was great.
It was a live one verbatim, especially the solo section during the outro and everything.
Right.
Note for note.
It was awesome.
I had inner ear monitors, so I'm hearing every little nuance and lick, and it's just like, oh my God, this is happening.
He was just killing it. And then, yeah.
The kicker for me was, so he's playing the outro lick, and we're about to end Deuce, and he steps back. Gene steps forward toward the microphone. Ace steps back in front of the drum riser and looks at the other guys and puts the guitar up. And it's like, all right, we're doing it. We did the rock or whatever. We did.
Yep.
Man.
I saw that on video.
Ace.
Yeah.
I bet you guys were like, oh my God.
On the YouTube video, you can see us losing our minds.
If you watch the video clip of that, like as soon as ba-da-da, yeah, da-da-da, immediately I'm up in the air. Like,
we're all high-fiving. Oh my God, we know this happened.
I lost all composure. Like it's one thing to be up there as a fan, but you're still there to do a job, and you're not being hired to fanboy out or anything like that. You have to separate that as a professional. But in that moment, fuck that.
Yeah, it was. We were all 12. I mean, it was.
Right.
It was just.
And that's what I think. I think that's why I'm so drawn. I've following you and watching what you guys do just for that fact of you are genuine just like us, insane fans, and you're getting to live the dream, and it's just so cool. And you're bringing us along with you, and it's a cool experience for everybody. And like I said, it's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why people are being positive about it, and especially Kiss fans, because they're watching 4 Kiss fans on stage with the guys. So
awesome.
And they're hearing it, played like the records and
that's the thing. You guys are top notch. So
hearing on the CD and everything, and so it's not like it's a cover band or something out there. It's like it's a group of guys that have done the homework and done the research and know this music inside and out. Even separating it from the fan thing, we're not just 4 dudes up there playing along with Kiss tunes. We're actually playing the music.
Right.
I think that's what separates it.
Right. That's cool. So what did you, just a personal question, as far as Ace, his demeanor, did you guys have, was he very, just like he is,
he's Ace.
Just joking around?
Ace,
just,
man.
Yeah.
Everything you've ever heard is true. Every single thing, every story, every oh man, and this guy's out there. No, it's all true.
It's all true. Great. Like the way he walks, you think he's gonna fall down.
Oh, I watched him at Indy when he was sitting down, doing all the photos and stuff, and he went to the bathrooms back there. And like you said, he's walking, and I know he's sober, but he just walks to where he's just completely, his balance is all fucked up, and
that's him.
Jeremy,
awesome.
Jeremy figured it out. Ace, most people you walk with your feet not parallel, but just side to side, whatever.
Right.
Apparently Jeremy was watching his feet, and he's got the boots with the heels on all the time too, and he walks 1 foot directly in front of you. So he's kind of got
that. But he's just Ace. The way he talks, the cackle, the fucking laugh was awesome.
Right. I got to experience the Ace cackle when I got my Frehley's Comet album signed. Because he told one of his Aceism jokes.
That's funny.
Dude,
no, he was super fun.
That's awesome.
The last night in Tokyo.
Oh yeah, this is good.
I guess he forgot that, hey, we have 2 more shows in Osaka tomorrow. He's leaving the dressing room and everything, and he's like, all right, later guys, I'll see you later. And he walks out. I'm like, Ace, no, we'll see you tomorrow at the airport. We got 2 shows in Osaka. And he goes, all right, well, we'll figure it out. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? There's video of that from the sound check too, where he's telling a story. It was he saw Iron Butterfly. He saw Led Zeppelin open for Iron Butterfly, and he goes, "Yeah, so when I'm there, and when Zeppelin's done, half the people left, and he kind of spaces out, and Gene goes, 'Did you leave, Ace?' And he goes, 'Huh? Did you leave? Leave where?' Ace, what concert? Ace, you just told us the story of Zeppelin opening for Iron Butterfly, and you said after Zeppelin, half the people left. Yeah. Did you leave the concert?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I left too.
He goes, yeah. That's it. That's the end of the story.
That's funny.
He's just totally Ace. This is how he is.
Yeah,
it's been really cool watching. I watched the vault thing where it was just him and Gene sitting in the vault. I don't know where they were in. It was in Australia somewhere. I don't remember where it was, but
Adelaide.
Adelaide.
Yeah, and it was just so cool just seeing those guys sit there and just shoot the shit, and they were just. It's just nice to see them be nice and get along.
Yeah.
And it's just
glad to see Ace healthy too. Ace is healthy. Yeah. He looks great.
He's slimmed down.
Yeah.
He
that's going to look bad. that spandex is going to look really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, he slid some down. And those two, I'm sure you guys know, but when Kiss shared hotel rooms, those two bunked together.
Yeah.
They share. So they have it's good to see those guys getting along. And Gene always speaks real fondly of Ace. Even not on this tour, tells, all the crazy stories, but always really fondly.
Right.
That's cool.
I think Gene, like I said, I think that they're all at their point where they're getting at that age. It's like, you know what? I'm not going to hold any more grudges for anything. Yeah. And everybody's doing well now. So, you know what? Let's all be good and happy and, and go from there. So, because, he's invited, hell, even Vinny, who would have saw that? When we were in Nashville, when I went to that,
that was a shock.
You didn't say the V word. Don't say the V word.
I know. That guy,
It's like, hey, everybody, thanks for coming to the vault. This is good. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait, don't leave me.
I mean, we were down there. I mean, it was like, it was very, it was kind of,
I believe the word you're looking for is awkward.
It's awkward.
Awkward and uncomfortable. But yeah, it was interesting, though. It was, to say the least. Anyway. But
wow, that's crazy.
Awesome.
Man, this has been a blast. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys coming on. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Thanks for. I'm trying to think of anything else that.
So did Jeremy or Ryan? Did they get the jet lag too, or are you only the one, Christopher?
I don't know.
I saw those guys last night, and everybody seemed to be okay. Jared seemed to be a little bit half-eyed still.
Half-eyed.
But yeah, I normally get it, especially on the Japan trip. But
right,
I don't know. Not this time.
So this wasn't your first time to Japan?
Australia, yes. Japan, no.
For you, Christopher, was it your first time either place?
No. This was number 4 to Japan and number 2 to Australia for me.
Cool.
Oh wow.
I'm in Australia. Last year we did a fly date in Melbourne for a one-off, but that was it.
Right.
Wow. So there's no real hang time or any of that.
Right.
We flew in the day before the show. I went out to a bar that night, and then we did the gig and flew home the next morning.
Wow.
It was like, okay, thanks. That was Australia.
That's about what we
Is that what you call fast as a shark?
Schnell wie ein Fisch.
Wow. Crazy.
That's about what we saw. But this time, too, we had one day off in Adelaide. And that was really the only day off that we had, period.
Wow.
So, but Tokyo was nice. Tokyo was like a little mini vacation, kind of, because we were in the same venue for 3 nights.
So that's awesome.
Which means the same hotel for 3 nights. Only
no airports.
Sound check once. No. We had to sound check the first day, then we were done.
Yeah.
So it was.
We got in the night before the first show at I think we got to the hotel at 7 or 8.
Mm-hmm.
A very dear friend of ours, Osamu, took us out. We went out to dinner.
I already had dinner reservations.
Favorite restaurant in Tokyo, so we went out and then went to Peep Trick, which is like a Kiss and Cheap Trick bar.
Themed bar in
wow.
in Shinjuku area of Tokyo.
And and then we did the shows and everything.
But we had time to go out. I know the second show, the day of the second show and third. So sorry, the second day there. We didn't have to go until later because we'd already sound checked and the gear didn't move. So we went shopping in Harajuku, and Osamu, our friend, took us out again and had ramen, our favorite place. We've been there enough now that we have our places that we always go.
Well, that's cool.
So we hit all that. But yeah, that was a little nice break because it was it was flying every day in Australia.
Right.
Hour and a half flights. It wasn't anything serious, but still, the whole airport ordeal can be a pain.
Yeah. Airport security, check bags.
Lugging all your shit around and
go to the venue, set up, repeat.
Yeah. So Tokyo was very nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Was there any security issues or anything with anybody? I mean, once you got there, and what about people knowing who Ace and Gene were and you guys? Was there any of that stuff, or was it pretty low key?
They took photos, if we were walking to the cars or whatever, fans would come over and they'd do photos or whatever, but for the most part, I mean, especially with them, you know, we were brought to like a private VIP entrance, literally underneath the airport, where we go through our own security thing that takes 2 minutes.
Oh, that's cool.
It was great.
And we're up in the lounge.
You weren't with me, like taking my shoes off with 150 other people.
Yeah. Oh, we were doing that a lot too, but a couple times we didn't. Have to do that, and it was amazing.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's the way to travel. Spend a couple extra $100. Just
no kidding.
And do that, yeah.
That's cool. Awesome. Man, I really appreciate you guys' time. I know you've been back just a couple of days, and it's awesome that you were able to spend a little bit of time with us, because we are big fans. We have got to know you guys over the last year, and you guys have been great for us and very friendly and helpful and just super guys. So it's good to be able to see that and like Dennis said, live this vicariously through you guys for us.
Exactly.
You know, you're KISS fans that get to do some freaking awesome shit, man. That's
about as cool. Yeah.
It's about as cool as it gets. It doesn't get much better than that, man.
Exactly.
It just doesn't.
Pretty cool.
All right.
No, we're glad to come on. Thanks for having us on. It was always a good time.
Well, hopefully we will see you guys in December on the 6th.
Yes.
And we will be there. We'll be bringing a bunch of people with us and toys and food, and be ready to hear some KISS.
We'll hear lots of it.
I gotta figure out where Accept is in Chicago. What date is? I'll figure out that date.
St. Charles, Illinois. It's like an hour outside of Chicago. That's on the 26th.
Oh, the Arcada.
The Arcada Theater.
26th of what?
October.
This month.
Oh, September.
Yeah, this month. So 2 weeks, I think.
26.
Yeah.
That's on a Wednesday. Fuck.
Arcade.
I know. I got 2 weeks vacation, and I'm going to Williamsburg. I'm taking my wife to Williamsburg, Colonial Williamsburg, for her 50th birthday, and we're going to spend a week.
You're not supposed to disclose her age.
Why? What's the big deal with that?
Because she is a lady.
Just not buying it.
No.
She's younger than I am, so.
No,
her birthday. How's that? We're going to spend her birthday.
Son of a bitch.
There you go. Wait till you
better
listen
make
to this
sure I get
episode
the
in
good
the car.
road. I'm going to skip this
all over the place.
All right, I'm going to take us out of here. You guys
here.
hang tight. We want to get a bumper from you, Christopher.
Okay,
Cool.
All right, folks, visit us on agesofrock.com. Check out all our socials and stuff. Check out our replays on Wednesdays and Saturdays on kgfrocks.com. And until next week, peace out. Thanks for listening to the Ages of Rock podcast. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and most importantly, tell all your friends. Remember, you're never too old to rock. Until the next episode, peace out, folks.